So here we are at the Coyote for Cinco de Mayo, and I'll tell you guys what Cinco de Mayo was back in the day. It was the Battle of Mexico versus France. So stay tuned, we'll cover that in a few minutes. Let me show you guys how the restaurant is today. It's pretty packed in here. The coyote rojo. Say hello. Everybody's here today. Pretty full. People are crazy here today. Coyote. Stay tuned. So what happened el día 5 de mayo? What happened that day?
No tengo idea, güey. No, a mí no me preguntes. I have no idea, so no me preguntes a mí.
Wait, you told me earlier.
I'm just
It was France and Mexico.
Okay.
And then the French army got forced back by the Mexican army.
No lo vas a poner en YouTube, eh.
Maybe.
Te mato.
That's pedo. La fajita. There it is. Thank you, sir. Really? All right. There you go. Quesadilla. Quesadilla, that's it. Gracias, Gabriel. All right. Here's the bar on Cinco de Mayo. There's this guy, the drunk Mexican guy. So let's get the tequila out here, and we can go ahead and continue to talk about Cinco de Mayo. So, contrary to popular belief, a lot of people think that the Cinco de Mayo is the Independence Day in Mexico. Well, that's not true. What it was that was the Battle of Puebla, Mexico, and that was the day that the Mexican army beat the French army. Back in 1861, President Benito Juarez of Mexico decided to do a moratorium on all foreign debt, that Mexico had with Europe. And then basically Spain, France, and Great Britain, they got together, and they decided to invade Mexico. Well, after basically about a year, Spain and Great Britain, they withdrew. And France decided to go all in. And they had a pretty good army at the time. But interestingly enough, General Ignacio Zaragoza, who was actually born in Texas, which is pretty interesting, he decided to go ahead and go all in. He was a great strategist. And he was the general that commanded the forces in Puebla. And he beat the French army. They had to pull back. Now, what that did was it really hurt morale for the French army, and a year later, in fact, they went ahead and redid another battle, and France did win at that time. They did beat Mexico, but by then General Zaragoza had already died because he fell ill after the victory. I can't remember what he passed away of. I think it was yellow fever. But interestingly enough, a poorly equipped army beat a superior army that day. So that was pretty interesting. But anyway, how did this become such a national holiday of sorts? Well, back in the 70s and 80s, a lot of the beer companies and, they decided to make a holiday just to sell more liquor. Corona beer and the tequila companies. And then, Cinco de Mayo just kind of took off and became its own thing. And I just think it's pretty funny, that's all. Just wanted to share this with you, make a quirky little video. So hopefully you guys had a good Cinco de Mayo. And to celebrate General Zaragoza and his victory over France and Cinco de Mayo, nothing better than a Serafin de Cuba. Smoked this in honor of the general and the Mexican army. And of course, we're going to have a shot of tequila to go with it. Salud. I'm glad you guys were watching. Thank you very much for the support. Hope you guys have a great weekend and continue to celebrate Cinco de Mayo and Mother's Day, of course, on Sunday. Thanks for watching, guys.